And we're back at it again. After a little hiatus, we're back at it with more scouting reports and player evaluations. And in today's video, we're going to talk about a guy that you should know if you don't know about him already. This guy goes by the name of Jeudy, and he's a star wide receiver from the University of Alabama. He had an excellent sophomore season in which he was a unanimous first-team All-American selection and won the Biletnikoff Award as the nation's top wide receiver. Jeudy has a bright future ahead of him and is rated as the #1 prospect on some draft boards going into this upcoming season. So we're going to take a quick look at him and check out some strengths and some weaknesses of his game so we can get a good idea of what he's all about. Jeudy plays on arguably the best team in the country and is surrounded by a ton of talent on the offensive side of the ball there at Alabama. With that being said, his talent definitely stands out among them. Jeudy is a tremendous route runner. He's a great athlete and seems to understand the nuances of route running. He has great speed, so that's an advantage for him off the jump. He comes off the ball with speed and explosion and is fluid and creative enough to get clean releases at the line of scrimmage. When he's in the open field running routes, he uses head fakes and other subtle movements very well to lose defenders. But it's all smooth and very controlled. He's not all over the place with his route running at all. He's very smooth, slippery, and elusive as well, which are all great traits for a wide receiver to have. I think this is his biggest strength, which is simply just getting open. He gives defenders problems with his ability to create separation and makes himself a viable target for his quarterback. Next is Jeudy's hands. He has great hands, and that's not an understatement. He's a natural hands catcher who doesn't let the ball into his body much unless it's absolutely necessary. He plucks the ball out of the air and makes it look relatively easy. He's shown the ability to make a variety of catches from all different angles and positions. Given his speed and his catch radius, he's definitely a threat underneath as well as vertically down the field. I don't think his ability to catch the ball will be an issue for him at all going into this season. After the catch, Jeudy is very effective. Once the ball is in his hands, he understands what to do with it. He has great speed, so once he gets going with those long strides, it's going to be very difficult to run him down. Also, he's very elusive. Some players just have the natural ability to make people miss, and Jeudy is one of those guys. He has tremendous quick twitch and is very shifty in the open field. He's a guy that you have to gang tackle. Once he makes the first guy miss, which he's very good at, he has the ability to house one if you don't get bodies around him to bring him down. Jeudy is listed at 6'1", 190 pounds, but he does look a bit slighter than that if you ask me. He appears to be more in the 175 to 180 pound range. This is really the only flaw that I can see in his game as of right now. I wonder how he's going to handle getting off the press. He's shown the ability to do an effective job getting releases off the line of scrimmage, but at the next level he'll be going against far better and more disciplined defenders. So if he's only 170 pounds, will he be able to hold his own from a physical standpoint and not get pushed around? I think it's a legit concern, so hopefully Jeudy is working tremendously hard in the weight room this summer to get his body ready and be in the best physical shape that he can be. Jeudy is rated as the #1 guy on some experts' draft boards, which is tremendous for a receiver. He definitely has the talent and has played well enough to deserve this kind of praise. Alabama has a ton of talent, especially at the wide receiver position though, so I'm wondering if he's going to have as much production as he did last season. Nonetheless, Jeudy is one of the most talented players coming out in the 2020 draft, and as long as he doesn't fall off a cliff, he could very easily be a top 5 pick. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what he's going to do this upcoming season.